Good afternoon. My name is Tanya Calhoun, and this presentation is for my UMUC 620 fall class with Professor Carrie Bean. My presentation is on the Maryland blue crab population, something very near and dear to my heart from being on the Eastern Shore. Like many on the Eastern Shore, Maryland blue crabs are not only a delicious treat, but are a way of life. Many of us on the shore crab for a living, or at a minimum, crab recreationally on the weekends. To start off with, the blue crab population is calculated based on the number of spawning females. The more spawning females you have, the higher the population. As you can see from the slide, the blue crab's advisory report shows that the numbers vary vastly from year to year, with a low of 68.5 million in 2014 and a high of 246 million in 2010. What factors could cause this crab population to vary so much from time to time, from year to year? Could it possibly be the weather? To test this theory, we take a look at the average Maryland temperatures per year compared to the blue crab population. For this analysis, I used the average yearly temperature in Assateague, Maryland. The average yearly temperature in Maryland from 2005 to 2016 was 59 degrees. By comparing the temperatures to the average numbers of female spawning, you can see that there is a slight correlation between the temperature and population based on the trends. With crab populations, the previous year's weather can have an effect on the current year's population. For example, of the colder 2000 to 2013, with an average of 55, could have been the cause for the record low 68.5 million crabs in 2014. Next, we will look at cost. Please keep in mind that a bushel of crabs weighs approximately 45 pounds, and the average cost takes into all sizes of blue crabs into consideration. So while most of us Marylanders know a bushel of the number one jumbo big boys can run a couple $100, that we are also taking into account the cheaper number twos and the females to get an average of all of them together. By looking at this graph, you can see that the more bushels of crabs available, the better the average cost is. In 2010, it was great. There was over 2.3 million bushels of crabs sold, and with an average cost of $46.20 a bushel. I bet there were some really yummy crab cakes made that year. Now on to the good stuff. How much is a bushel of crabs going to cost us next year? Tableau forecasts that an average cost of $68 a bushel and an estimate of 135 million female spawning blue crabs will be available in 2018. So, based on that information, we should all start saving up a few dollars and getting our crab nets ready, as next year isn't looking too bad. I'd like to thank you for taking time to view my presentation, and I hope that you have learned something about the Maryland blue crab population. A special thank you to the data contributors listed on this reference slide, and please have a great afternoon. Thank you.